Hi everyone, it's Scott from ScottMillerGuitar.com. I'm so glad you guys are here today. Guys, I can promise you this, we're going to have some serious guitar fun today because we are doing Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud. Amazing song, right? But before we do, let me share this with you. Totally excited about this. This is my latest guitar book, Amazing Guitar Chords Volume 1. Depending on when you see this video, I'm shooting it in February of 15. Perhaps Volumes 2, 3, and 4 will be out as well. But guys, you can find the book at Amazon.com. You can find it at my site, ScottMillerGuitar.com. But for you guys, if you simply will click on the link below in the description box, you can get 3 100% free chapters of the book. So I hope you do that, and I hope you enjoy that. Thank you so much for sharing with your friends. Okay, guys. A lot of songs start with an introduction, usually non-vocal. It's like an instrumental section, right? One of the cool things about this song is that there's no introduction. It starts right on the verse. I want to read to you the structure just so you can hear how simple the song is going to be for us. It might sound as if there's 5 parts. There's really 3, so check this out. We start with the verse. We do the verse again. So let's just say same chords, right? We go into a pre-chorus. That's a new section. We go into a chorus. That's a new section. And then a bridge. But instead of 5 parts, check this out. The verse has the exact same chords as the chorus. So if that's one section, all we have left is a pre-chorus and a bridge. So if I show you the verse, you know the chorus. And then I'll show you the pre-chorus and the bridge and you're done. And I think the album version is almost 5 minutes and the radio edit's almost 4. But those 3 parts will get you through this entire song, and that's cool. Okay, what I'm going to do, let me get rid of the pick here. I'm going to play a section and break it down for you, okay? So here is the first verse of the song, which includes hammer-ons, and I'll explain that in a moment. Okay, so let's break that down. Normally, guys, if you see my videos, if I say D major, I show the the 4-string version of a D, or if I say G major, I give you all 6 strings. But in this song, it's like a fingerstyle song, and we're only using 3 or 4 fingers of the right hand. So I think I'm just going to show you simplified fingerings of these chords. Instead of a 4-string version, I'm just going to give you a 3-string, simple, cool-sounding version like the record. Okay. So the first chord we're going to play, let's do left hand first, and then we'll jump into the right hand. Okay. And you can play this chord throughout the song. Every time I say D, it's going to be this fingering, right? So play the 4th string open, 3rd string 2nd fret 1st finger, and 2nd string 3rd fret 3rd finger. That's it. Super simple form, right? The next chord is D over F sharp. What does that mean? It's a D chord, but has F sharp in the bass. Okay, it looks like this. It's a 4-string chord for us, meaning we're not playing the high string. So you're going to play 6th string 2nd fret 1st finger, open 4th string, 3rd string 2nd fret 2nd finger, and 2nd string 3rd fret pinky. So we go from this 3-string chord to this 4-string chord. And you'll notice it's the same upper 3 strings, you're just adding a different bass note, right? We have this. That's cool, right? The next chord is a G, but again, out of habit, I'm forming all 6 strings, or rather fingering 4 of those strings and a couple of opens, but we're really just going to play 4 out of the 6. So here's the G chord. Again, I'll just name the strings that you really need, right? 6th string, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, open 4th string, open 3rd string, and then 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger. And you might say, well, can I take these others off? You could. You could just do this if you want. Okay, I'm going to just do this as I usually do. And then lastly, we have an A major chord. Now, many of you have played A probably like this, or like this, or like this. So many ways to finger the A, especially if I'm performing live or standing on stage when the strap is lower. I tend to use this fingering where it's barred. I know many of you don't enjoy bars, but I think this one's pretty simple. So you're going to play the open 5th string, and then the next 3 notes are flattened with your 1st finger at the 2nd fret. So it goes open 5th string, 4th string 2nd fret 1st finger bar, 3rd string 2nd fret 1st finger bar, and then 2nd string 2nd fret 1st finger bar. So you have this. Let's jump into the right hand. Now, guys, we not only are going to be playing like a kind of a claw style where you're pulling the notes out, instead of the piano, pressing down, we're kind of pulling out. We're also doing a slap technique, and I'll share that with you in a second. So going back to your first chord, we said it was a 3-string version, strings 4, 3, and 2. So on strings 4, 3, and 2 here, I want you to do this. Put your thumb on the 4th string open. Put your 1st finger underneath the 3rd string. And then put your 2nd finger underneath the 2nd string. So we have this. Okay. The next chord is that D over F sharp. I think I'll continue with the right hand, and I'll show you the slap. Okay. right hand wise on this chord, you're going to do thumb on the 6th string, because that's the bass note. Your first finger will play the 4th string open. Okay. Your middle finger will play the 3rd string. And your 3rd finger will play the 2nd string, so we have this. Okay. The next chord, the G, remember we were only playing the 6th string, and then the 4th and 3rd strings open, and then the 2nd string. So you're going to do this. 6th string with the thumb. Okay. The 4th string you're going to play with your 1st finger. The 3rd string you're going to play with your 2nd finger. And then the 2nd string you're going to play with your 3rd finger. So we have this. Okay. And the last chord in the sequence is that A chord. Okay. What you're going to do is simply this. Thumb, index, middle, ring, because you're playing the 5th string open, the 4th string, the 3rd string, and the 2nd bar to the 2nd fret. Just do this. Hopefully that's pretty clear, guys. Maybe some of you haven't done finger style, that might be confusing. I'm only using either thumb and 2 fingers, or thumb and 3 fingers. That's it. So I'm just doing this. 3 strings, 4 strings, 4 strings, and 4 strings. Okay. Let's talk about downbeats and upbeats. The cool thing about this main phrase, there's 4 chords. It was the D over F sharp, the G, and the A. The first chord, D, is on the downbeat 1. The next chord is on the upbeat. I think it's the and of 2. The 3rd chord is G, it's on the downbeat 1. And then the A, same rhythm as previous, it's on the upbeat, it's on the and of 2. So here's the phrase, it goes 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, right? So downbeat, up, down, up, okay? Down, up, down, up. Last time, with this, down, up, down, up. Let's talk about the slap technique. What am I doing? I play the first chord, and before I go to that upbeat there, 1 and 2 and, I do this with my right hand, guys. I do this. I strike the strings often. It's not like a balled fist, but I will do this. I'll kind of cup the hand, purposely slap the strings, and purposely get the nails in there. Sometimes the nails give a good click to the string, kind of a percussive sound. So watch this. And then you grab the strings, slap it again, chord. Since that's the main figure of the song, let's do that together, shall we? I'll give you 4 counts, and we'll just play that over and over. A 1, a 2, a 3, and 4, and... Okay, to finish this first verse, let's talk about hammer-ons. What is a hammer-on? A hammer-on is always when you go from a lower note to a higher note. It can be fretted to fretted, as in I went from a lower note to a higher note, or it can be open to a fretted. Okay, so in that first chord D, instead of this, you're going to start with your first fingers off. Remember how we played that first finger was on the 3rd string, 2nd fret? So instead of this open, 1st finger, 3rd finger, take your first finger off and do this. So with a hammer-on, you pick the first note and you hammer on the 2nd like this. Again, I'm showing I'm not doing it with my right hand there. I pick, slam that down, okay? So it really starts like this. That's the first figure. It's so faint, but it's very cool. So imagine, hammer, chord, chord, watch this hammer. All I'm doing on that 4th chord is after I play the A, and again we used thumb, index, middle, ring, right? You simply leave it barred, and then you strike the 3rd string, and then slam down your 4th finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, like this. So I do this. So again, lower note to a higher note. It's already barred. Just slam down the 3rd or 4th finger. I like the 4th there. So let me just put that together for you. Hopefully that's clear. If you need, just watch that part again over and over. Okay guys, that's part 1. So remember we said that's the verses and that's the choruses. That would be the same part every time. If you feel as if the hammer-on doesn't happen in verse 2 or chorus 1, chorus 2, whatever, just play straight. Don't do the hammers. You can just do this for those choruses and verses. That works too. That's cool. Okay, I'll finish this out. Okay, let's go to the next part out of 3. This is the pre-chorus. We do E minor. Now, since we're not using a pick, I'm just going to use the nail of my right hand and just strum it down like a pick, right? You could even do this. You could put your thumb and first finger together like you're holding a pick, and that works too. I often will do that on stage too. So let's do this. Here's E minor. It's a 6-string chord. You're going to play the 6th string open, the 5th string 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 4th string 2nd fret, 3rd finger, and the next 3 strings are open. So open 3rd, open 2nd, open 1st. And again, I would recommend this. Thumb and first finger with the right hand and use it like a pick. Just strum down. The next chord is A7. A7 is like A, but you take out that 3rd string. So watch this. I'm going to finger it this way. Open 5th string, 4th string 2nd fret, 2nd finger, open 3rd string, 2nd string 2nd fret, 3rd finger, and open 1st string. And then you go back to the D. So watch this rhythm. You do E minor for a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next measure is going A7, D. So what I do, guys, on that, I strum, 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 and then I jump back into my claw technique here, and I do this 1 and 2 and. There's that upbeat again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So putting that together would be this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and. Okay, the next measures you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what was that? One measure of E minor followed by one measure of A7. So let's do those 4 measures. We're going to do E minor for a measure, A7 to D for a measure, right? E minor for a measure, and then A7 for a measure. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, pre-chorus, right? And then we go. Keep strumming. Here's where it changes. It goes E minor. Watch this. E minor 7. I'll show you that. E minor, and then we do a build-up. Almost done, guys. Okay, so let's go back to that new section. After going E minor, A7, D, and then E minor to A7, the next time around you do, it starts the same, E minor, 4 strums, A7, B minor 7. Now what's cool about this, that looks almost exactly like that chord I showed you at the top of the song, D over F sharp, but instead of this, you put your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. So let me break it down for you slowly. It's going to be a 4-string version. Again, I'm using thumb, index, middle, ring, or 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Put your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, 4th string open, 3rd string 2nd fret, 2nd finger, and 2nd string 3rd fret pinky, B minor 7. So again, the second time around it was E minor, A7, B minor 7, okay? And we're going to do all of this in a minute, don't worry. And then you do E minor for a full bar again. 1, 2, 3, 4, build it up like this, 1 and 2 and 3, and you stop on beat 4. So I know that's a lot, so let's break that down. I'll call it and then we'll play it. We're going to do E minor for a measure, A7 to D for a measure. E minor for a measure, A7 for a measure, okay? Then it starts the same, but it changes later. E minor for a measure, A7 to B minor 7 for a measure. E minor for a measure, A7 with the build-up, okay? So here goes, top, together, 3, 4. E minor, A7, D. E minor, A7. Straight quarters, right? Here's the B minor 7 coming. A7, B minor 7, E minor, build it up on the A7, 1 and 2 and 3. So that's the pre-chorus, happens a few times in the song, and that's how that goes. Lastly, guys, we have only a 2-measure phrase. It is the bridge. It goes like this. Okay, it'll do that after the choruses, and it does it 3 times at the end. Often, if you have a section, by the way, and you play it and repeats it, like at the very end of the song, we call that a tag, and tags it again. That's how the song ends with that section 3 times in a row. So let's break down this 3rd and final section for you. Luckily, you've done every chord so far. So we do one chord per beat. We do B minor 7 to A, and then G, and the D over F sharp, E minor, A7, D. So watch this. Rhythmically, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Do it again. We'll treat this as the ending, right? The 3 times it happens. Here's last time, guys. A lot of stuff there, guys, but there we have it. Ed Sheeran's amazing song, Think Out Loud. I do hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you'll go back and get those 3 sections, you can play the entire song. And again, guys, if you'd like, check out this book, Amazing Guitar Chords Volume 1, the 3 chapters I'm offering simply by clicking the link below. And as always, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Check out more videos, share them with your friends. Check out the book. Let me know what you think, and appreciate your comments. And guys, we'll see you next time.